Days before announcing his intention to join the Likud party, former IDF Chief of Staff Moshe Boogie Yaalon, who was forced to step down prior to the disengagement from Gaza in 2005, revealed his vision regarding Israel's security and regional peace at the Jewish Agency's Assembly last week in Jerusalem. Boogie declared that the present peace negotiations with the Palestinians is doomed to fail because it's based on false assumptions and myth.
The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is only one of many afflicting the Middle East, and it is by no means the dominant one. Alongside the myth that the Israel-Palestinian conflict is the core of Middle Eastern instability, is usually found another myth. According to this second myth, at the core of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is the occupation. This term, which dominates debate in much of the West, refers to the territories conquered by Israel in the Six-Day War, 1967. Among Palestinians from all sectors and factions, Fatah, Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, PFLP, DFLP, etc., there are those that use the term occupation simply as a euphemism for Israel. Last year, during the preparations for the Annapolis conference, it was demonstrated in the Palestinian refusal to make a basic declaration of their belief in two states for two peoples. Instead, they spoke only of two states, avoiding explicit recognition of the Jewish people's right to an independent state. Weakness, or the image of political impotence, has become a precious asset in the Palestinian strategy. Western politicians, as well as many Israelis, believe that Mahmoud Abbas is the only alternative to a far more extreme Hamas. They believe, therefore, that he should be strengthened economically and equipped with additional weapons and ammunition. This approach has not and will not pay dividends because the problem is not Abbas' actual capabilities. The problem is unwillingness and lack of determination to create and govern a viable and accountable state. As we look to the future of the Israeli and Palestinian peoples, in the light of historical experience, there are some fundamental questions we have to ask ourselves. As things stand today, can we trust that a future Palestinian entity in the West Bank will not become Hamastan as appeared in Gaza? Could such an entity, even according to the 1967 borders, be economically viable? Would the Palestinians be satisfied with those borders as a final settlement? Would it bring stability, peace, and tranquility to the region? Are these borders defensible for the state of Israel? I believe, in the light of the Palestinian leadership's behavior since its inception, and especially in the last 14 years, that the answer is unequivocal no.
In order to achieve peace with the Palestinians, one must distance themselves from the traditional conception, Yaalon said. Instead of accelerating the process in order to reach a two-state solution, a two-state strategy based over a longer period will allow the implementation of political, social and economic reforms in the Palestinian Authority.